What's up, guys? Tristan here with Team Redneck Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to bring you a newer deck profile today. I haven't done this since Llama got hit, but we're playing Zoodiac Infernoid. Decided to pick this deck back up again. Infernoid is one of my favorite decks of all time. Zoodiac's really good. So yeah, we're going to get right into the profile, and if I get enough likes and good response on this video, I will do a combo video. There's some really cool combos with this deck. The Infernoids have a lot of synergy with the Zoodiac. So let's get right into it. So for our Zoodiac engine, we run one Ram, one Thoroughblade, two Rat Pier, and then three Whiptail. I've always been a really big fan of Whiptail, just being able to be like an extra hand trap pretty much, making your Zoodiacs really big, banish stuff, it's always really nice. So yeah, that's why I play this. A lot of people run two, like just when they do True Draco Zoo or whatever, like hybrid build, but I'm always a big fan of three. And then you got your two Rat Pier, and then you got, these are pretty standard when you're just doing an engine. So that's it for the Zoo monsters. Next up for the Infernoids, we have three Decatron. Pretty much the best Infernoid in the deck, can copy any effect and then gains the level, so it's really good. Two Harmodic. A couple of videos I've seen, they run three of this, and then they only run two Petrolia, but I like the opposite way. I like having three Petrolia and two Harmodic, because being able to bait your opponent's back row is really important, I feel like, and then where monster effects or monster targeting isn't as good. And so, if you guys don't know what Infernoids do, Decatron, when he's summoned, you can send a Infernoid monster from your deck to the graveyard, and he gains the level and then the effect. So, like with Harmodic, Decatron, you send Harmodic to the grave, and now Decatron's level 4, so lets you go into your rank 4 plays. And that's why I like Petrolia, because you special summon it, and then it helps you go into Broad Bowl, gets your play started. Next, we run once a Jet, two Systemus, one Atondel. These are your medium guys. Jet, you have to run for Void Feast. Two Systemus, it's like the second best Infernoid, just being able to non-targeting banish is really good. And then Atondel can help you go in for damage. And then for Mom and Dad, we had two Deviati and two Anunku. So with the best play in the deck is with Void Feast. Pretty much you summon two Decatrons. The Decatrons copy one Deviati, one Anunku. So now you have a spell trap negate. It's really, really good. And then also, he's your masterpiece out if they didn't make unaffected by monsters, because it's Dark Hole and it's 3,000, so it's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh man, I'm gonna sneeze. I don't want to sneeze on video for you guys. Oh, alright. Next up for our final monsters, we have one Fairy Tale Snow. This card's insanely broken and it shits on Zoodiacs, so why not play it? And then for our hand traps, we run three Ash Blossom and one Maxi. I'm always a really big fan of Ash Blossom. Even though it's not the best against Zoodiac, it's still a really good card, and it's really good against True Draco and Dinos. You know, Stop a Diagram or whatever can really hurt them. And then Maxi's Maxi, so that's pretty self-explanatory. So that's it for the monsters. Now next for the spells, we have three Barrage. It's a god card in this deck, and then three Void Banishment. If you can open up these two cards, you are 90% gonna win, because you're gonna set up a Trident play as well as a Void Feast play, and this is without using your normal summon, so you could really do some goofy stuff. Then we have your two Tanky, because it's tanky, you gotta get those your zoos, and then two Void Imagination. So this card, if you don't know what it is, it's like Shaddoll Fusion on crack. So while it's on the field, all Infernoid monsters that are level 2 or higher automatically become level 1. So you play this, and you can summon all your big guys, and you can summon 5 of them if you have the resources. And then, if you want, you can send it to the graveyard, and you can fusion summon a Infernoid fusion monster. If your opponent has an extra deck monster, you can send those materials from the deck. So you end up sending 6 cards from your deck for free. It's really, really good. And then for our 1-0s, we have one Soul Charge, one 1-for-1, one Urgeki, because, it's the fucking god 1-0s. And then for our traps, we just run the 3 Void Feast and one Zoodiac combo. That's all you really need to play. You don't really need to run Strike or Debarrier, just because your Infernoids, their DD Crows, their Small Trap Negates, their Monster Negates, whatever, and you have Trident. So like you have so much disruption already that you don't really need other traps. And for those of you who don't know what Void Feast does, because it's been a while, you send a Void Spell or Trap card from your hand or face up from your field to graveyard. Special summon up to 3 Infernoid monsters from your deck whose total levels exactly equal 8, ignoring their summoning conditions. So that's really good in this deck. So that's why I showed you this Jet, which is level 6, and then the 2 Decatrons, those are both 1s, so that equals 8. And then finally we'll go to the extra deck. So we run 1 Tiara. She is one of the boss monsters of the deck. Pretty much the only effects you're going to resolve with her are our first 2 effects. So each player sends the top 3 cards of their deck to the graveyard, so you mill 3, which can be nice. And then each player sends 3 cards from the X deck to the graveyard. And why that's important is because we get to send these babies that we just got in the Kaiba Megaton. So pretty much when this card is sent to the graveyard by any way, you target a card on the field and destroy it. So what you do is you Void Imagination, summon this, and then you send these 3, you pop your Tiara to leave your X monster zone free, and you pop 2 of your opponent's monsters or cards for free. So it's really, really good. And then finally we have all of our Zoodiac Xyz, so 1 Hammer Kong, 1 Borbo, 2 Tiger Mortar, only 2 Chakanine because of room, 2 Broadbull, and then only 2 Trident. I really didn't want to cut the 3rd, but I had to put the Mrs. Radiant in here because 2 extra monsters instead of 1, you know, it's better. So yeah, that's the deck profile. Still trying to work on the side deck. Side deck is not complete. I do have a regional next weekend, so we'll see. Yeah, if you guys leave a lot of good feedback, I'll do some combo videos showing you the best fields you can make with this deck. This deck's really powerful. The only issue it has is bricking with like a bunch of like the big Infernoids in hand. Yeah, so if you want to see more videos from me, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.